I arrived at MNR school on the 29th of November, what was supposed to be a 6-week internship, and now I've extended my stay for almost a year. And I really liked being here. When I first arrived in Hyderabad, the first thing you need to get used to is like traffic and how busy India is. But it's at the same time really busy but very beautiful. And so I started working here on the 29th as an English language development facilitator. And what I really like about the school is that unlike most schools who just want to finish the syllabus or teach rote learning, the school is concentrating on how do we actually create people who go out into society and are able to think for themselves. And so what MNR is really focused on is alternative methods or approaches to education. So how do we create people who can go out into the world and think independently? Or how do we send people out in the world who have strong characters rather than just maths, science, biology, and know the basics of education. So it's looking at education from a different perspective, and it's looking at education from a more holistic point of view. So creating somebody who will go out into society and make a change rather than creating somebody who passes grade 12 exams and therefore is eligible to go to college. And so I think that's something interesting about being here. When I arrived, I thought it was going to be a 6-week internship. I was going to deliver curriculum and I'd leave. But I think because you're involved in so many facets of education, so you're teaching, but you're also helping with content development, you're not just teaching other people, you're learning at the same time. And so I think that's what's so valuable about the internship, is that you're learning and you're growing as an individual and as somebody in the education sector, as well as teaching English language development or personality development or whatever you're assigned. And so I've really enjoyed being involved in different facets of education, but I've enjoyed how much I've learned. Not just from like educators here, but I think the children teach you so much as well. And that's been really valuable. So I encourage other interns to come through, because I think it's a valuable experience both for you and for the lives that you impact. But it's also really important, if you're passionate about education and you're passionate about a different approach to education and looking at education and asking the right questions, things like what counts as knowledge, and how do we create people who go out into society and innovate rather than just imitate.
How are your co-faculties over here?
So my co-faculties, the other teachers.
Yeah.
Oh, they're wonderful. Love the other teachers. Everyone, since I've gotten here, is always willing to open up their home and their hearts to you, and that's amazing. Both from parents to learners to teachers, and that's been really amazing. There's a real warmth about Indian people, and very welcoming, very willing to take you into their home, very willing to take you into their heart, and I really appreciated that.
So how is India? What are places you have seen here?
So far I've explored Hyderabad, and we've got Sankranti holidays coming up, and I'm going to leave the city and hopefully like do some exploring. But I haven't seen much yet, just because I've been like a single woman traveling alone, and it's apparently not safe. Okay. Well, it is not safe. But other interns have arrived, and it is advisable to go in a group. I think a woman traveling alone is important to be with people. But I've seen like Golconda Fort, and I've seen Charminar, and I've done shopping, and I'm eating everything, I'm going to say that. And the food is great, the people are great, I'm enjoying my internship. Yeah, I'm enjoying learning and growing every day. That's been really important. So come.
Yeah,